話が違うんだよ。
Yeah.
昔吹奏楽部でやってもらったでしょ。フルートのデジタル楽譜。調子悪くなっちゃったから、この後ちょっと見てもらえたら助かるなって。
Yeah.
抜けちゃう？そっと。ガク君なんてもっとでしょ。大成功したんだから。
百瀬さん、フルートの。
ごめん、嘘ついたの。とっくにやめて捨てちゃった。
Hey man. Yo, I mean, to some degree, I can sympathize with the main character here, Gaku. You know what I'm saying? He was just trying to fix some software. She wanted to check out his hardware. You know what I'm saying? He's like, you threw the flute away. No, she want to play your flute, bro. I mean, bro, it's funny. He's a game creator, but he don't know the game in the least, bro. And he's naive, bro, in so many ways. He hasn't changed from that guy that he was in high school. Still naive, still innocent and pure to some degree. And man, whether he knows it or not, and he does to some degree, he's learning. The game and the games within the game, often in a clean, it's a mucked up place. And in a clean world, nobody's hands are clean. You know, you're all complicit to some degree in deceit, lies, fibs, white lies, trickery, outmaneuvering. It is a dirty game. You know, this is the weave that we humans, the web that we humans weave. You know, so yeah, he's a virgin. You know, and his eyes gonna be wide-eyed and until he's exposed to the truth. By force or by choice. But yeah, your boy was running from the. He don't understand female nature. Like the way she sized him up, she liked him. But when he had all those other things that fit, the things that, tickle her female brain, provide her, can take care of me, can give me, can give me the luxuries of life and the things I want. She was like looking like cha-ching, jackpot. And he didn't want to accept that. He doesn't want to accept that he's that dude. And, people have ulterior motives and approach him with those, and he has to suss it out and make sure that he's not being used for his time, his capabilities. But at the end of the day, that's something that he's gonna have to struggle with. And later in the episode, he talks about people have changed. Yeah, Gaku, man, it's a dirty world. And we find it interesting about her, yeah, she has accepted a part of the rat race, part of playing the role of where she's at and where she wants to be. And it's funny, he sees the girl he wants her to be, but he's not looking at who she is. And that's also a ding on him. He's too idealistic in the way he looks at things. And he accepts the game for what it is. I mean, we saw this dude beating down a girl in one episode, not physically like that, but he was giving it to her, left and right. I'm like, damn. He's not deluded. He's very grounded. Understands, where he's at, what the rules are, how to bend them, how to break them, when he can, when he can't. And Gaku's like the opposite of that, man. They couldn't be any more like polar opposites in some degree. So it makes the show, intriguing and interesting. But he thought she was sweet and innocent. That girl is long since, gone off. Oh, it's just my first time. Nah. She done brought dudes back to the hotel. She done been brought back to the hotel. She was aggressive. She was the aggressor. Usually it's the opposite, you know. She was putting the moves on him. I don't know if he was thinking like, man, damn, like, you know, she does this to other guys. But yeah, bro, you ain't the first one. You ain't the first one to get on this ride. Sorry. But, you know, somewhere along the line, she, you know, lost that innocence that he saw in her. And it's funny because she's still the same girl that, you know, snuck off. She was lying and told him to keep secret. But, you know, he thought that she still, I don't know, the way she saw him, he doesn't, because one of the big problems in the anime is he doesn't see himself the way other people see him. You know, capable, you know, for the good and bad, and the positives and the negatives. Like, he's a lot stronger than he thinks he is. And also, he has a lot more influence than he thinks he does. But the things that, you know, he refuses to kind of be privy to, be party of, you know, at some point, he's going to have to cross those roads, man. Like, we all at some point lose our innocence, you know, to some degree. And just the innocence of, you know, of childhood, or just of the luxury of being able to think like that. It's not going to be afforded to you. At some point, you got to make grown man decisions, you know, grown lady decisions. And the fact that she's not like that girl, you can see the image in his mind shattering, you know. You know, she's changed, and that's what he doesn't like. You know, she threw away, you know, her flute. She put it on a pile of trash. She's like, I don't need it anymore. It broke. You know, he's like, damn. He's like, something within you broke. Yeah, but you know, not everybody is as blessed as Gaku to be able to chase their dreams like, you know, like they're doing. Most of us have to sell our souls to some degree. Kind of like, you know, Constantine, you know, 10th of it to the devil, to corporations. We're not worse, but we are kind of ourselves out for, you know, for money. I'll leave you my work, my body, my mind, my intellect, and you pay me back in a certain cash deposit amount. Now, it's not direct, you know, OnlyFans type shit, but to some degree, you can say we are of the same, you know, like, of the same accord. Now, it is denigrating to, you know, directly oneself out, you know, for dollars, and that strips away your dignity as a human being. Because I mean, like, having somebody be able to access to you like they do a magazine or, you know, a good commodity, that directly, and have nothing. There's some sacredness there, and like just ripping the, you know, the veil off of that does ruin some of your social credibility, social standing, and all that stuff. But like, she had to, you know, change. And I'm not even saying like what she was doing was bad, but like she's just not pure and innocent anymore. And he thought, man, this isn't the girl I could, you know, just take care of, you know, whatever. She sees me as a meal ticker. She sees, like, the way she sees me. Like, and she lied to get me here. He's hung up on that, you know. Yeah, it is what it is, man. He ran out. Never saw her again. I feel like he's going to be a good match, I think, you know, for Rin, you know. Pure to some, you know, degree. And you know, I think she told him in an episode, and not everybody, you know, sells out, you know. But, you know, that's Rin could have been in the same situation, you know. You know, I would say most of us fall into that category, and it's a sad truth, but it's one that you have to accept. And if you don't want to accept it, what are your, you know, options? What are your ways out? You know, work for yourself, having a good plan, you know, where you can be independent, or have that autonomy. Now, I know some people that made it out, that, you know, have companies, subsidiaries, have deals, contracts, have a lot of, you know, a big lease on being independent. But like I said, unfortunately, that's not the truth for the majority of us, you know. So, yeah, man, it's kind of arrogant of Gaku, to some degree, to look down on her, to a degree, with him dashing out and everything. I mean, he got him and smashing, bro. I felt no two ways about it, but that's also, like, it's funny, I'm not the guy that I was also. So to bring it full circle, like, it kind of does go back to Batman Dark Knight quote. You either live to see yourself become a villain, or you perish before that. But make no mistakes about it. Like, you fall into one of those two camps, and usually that death, it ain't pretty, man. But anyways, we're gonna get up out of here on that note, because I know the truth of the matter is you didn't make it to the end of this video because you're not even watching them. But it's all good, because I love talking about anime, love diving into these stories. We'll be back with another episode on Train Game. Beautiful story. But for now, this is officially, what can I say? Hey, make that money.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you
Thanks for watching. Check me out at Centron Anime, Centron Life, or Centron Laughs, or other social media.